Alright, for the first part, network 1, simulation 1, if we run this, we can see, let's start at the top. It starts out with router A having just the initial table entries, router B having the initial table entries, RA sending the update to router B, updates the routing table. RB sends a routing update, updates the routing table. This is the routing update. This is the direction it's going. This is what the updates are each time. This is just more broken down, saying what the new cost is compared to the old cost. And then it sends packet, and then I just had it print out the routing table for both again at the end, just for visual sake. If we go to simulation 2 and run it, then it takes a little bit to run, but at the top we can see that at the same time it is doing the same thing again. It has to update all the packets, and now it is sending a message from H1 to H2 and from H2 to H1. We can see here in the beginning, host 1 goes to router A, and then router B, or host 2 goes to router B. They forward the packets to their separate interfaces. Router A forwards to router B the message from H1, and then router B then forwards it to host 2. Right here you can see that, and then in the threading it's going backwards as well, transmitting the H2 message. And yeah, you can just clearly see that they sent the packets, and then host 1 received the packet from H2, and H2 received the packet from H1 using the routing tables. And then lastly, simulation 3. This one also takes a little bit to run, but if we start at the top, maybe while it's running we can do this. You could see, nope, we gotta wait a second. Just give it a little bit. But you can see that it is just, since it's so big, since there's so many routers. Here, actually, if we put this over here real quick, you'll be able to see the interfaces. Since there's so many, it has to update a lot on the routing table. And we can see here host 1 goes to router A, interface 0, which then forwards it to its interface 2 to take router C, and then router C interface 1 goes to router D interface 1, which will then go to host 2. Let's see where we can find it. Yep, right there you can see. And then H2 receives the packet from H1. And then we see going backwards, host 2 from interface 0 goes to interface 2 of router D, which then actually forwards it to router D's 0 interface, which will then go to B. So host 1 goes A, C, D, and then host 2, and then host 2's packet goes to router D, up to router B, to router A, and to host 1. And then we can see here at the end that it prints out the routing tables for all of the routers. Yeah, that seems to be it. Thanks for watching.